Hi, it is Saturday, June 13th, 2015. A couple things have been happening in the last couple days, so I thought I would fill you guys in. It's easier for me to record a video than it is for me to go on and on and on my Facebook, so a video is going to work. So, I decided to embark kind of on a journey of doing a 60-day juice, and I'm using the book by the gentleman who did Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and kind of looking at some juicing recipes on the internet and going from there. And what you're supposed to do before you start your juice is you're supposed to, like, not carb load, but like fill your body with lots of fruits and vegetables so that you're not going into it cold and not being prepared for the whole juicing process. I sort of ate like a little bit of fruits and vegetables the day before. I didn't eat that much. And the first day, I think I went okay on it. I did pretty much like a half day because that's when I started. I woke up at like noon. And then today was day 2. If you really count day 1, then we'll count this as day 2. So day 2, what I've done is, these are my jars. And this one has a little bit of water in it because I wanted to get the rest of the pineapple. So what I did is I prepared 12 days worth of juice. I'm hoping that it doesn't spoil in 12 days. I'm hoping it keeps okay because it would really suck. I went to Sprouts, which is a local farmer's kind of organic healthy food store. And I bought $55 worth of fruits and veggies, and I came home and I picked up my Bellevue, it's not Bellevue, anyways, I hooked up my juicer, and I juiced for almost 2 hours, and that's when I ended up with all those. So I have 12 of those. Now I'm going to have 11 because obviously I just drank this one in my fridge. And here's how my day has kind of gone. I haven't had any headaches. I have realized that I'm a little bit touchy, and I'm hoping that doesn't affect the people around me, and I do apologize ahead of time if I come off as moody. I don't mean to. I can make up a million excuses. The only thing I can think of is that my body is detoxing from all the chemicals and carbs and bullshit that I've been putting in it for so long. So what I do is I take one of these and I drink about half of it in the morning, and then for the rest of the day I drink water and I don't have any solid food, and then at night, which is what I'm doing now, I'm drinking the other half, and there was a little bit of pineapple left in there and I wanted all the pulp, so I just put a little water in it. Water's not going to kill you, so go ahead and do that. And 2 days, I've realized I've lost 1.5 pounds, which is kind of weird if you think about it. You think you shouldn't be losing that quickly, but I think a lot of it is going to the bathroom a lot and getting all that stuff out. So I did that. So it's going pretty good. So I'm excited. Went to an event tonight and saw some friends. Did a little rope stuff. Conquered a fear I had, which is partly falling where I'm suspended, and that went over really well in my head. When I did fall, I kind of freaked. I was like, okay, someone put their hand underneath my head, because I really don't want it hitting the concrete in case that happens. So we did that. Earlier on the day, I did a photo shoot with some friends of mine. That was cool because this probably or may not be something that I may use for my portfolio, but it's giving my friend practice. And the more practice you can give somebody, the better. So if somebody's just starting out, and if they're a friend or if they're somebody you are a close acquaintance with, give them a shot and let them practice so they can get better, because just having that camera sitting there is not going to do any good. So that happened. I kind of reacted poorly to seeing something happen in front of me in a relationship that I was this evening, and I apologize for it because I shouldn't be reacting like that. I realize that people do move on, that they have their own thing. Let them go through it and do it. But at the same time, I don't want to be forgotten, like I'm not important or loved or cared for. And when I start to feel that way, I react. And that's something that I'm going to have to try to figure out how to cope with. So I went to pick up the husband this evening, and I couldn't get my GPS to work right. Got kind of turned around and lost. And I don't know what's with me with GPSs, they just don't like me. So it took me an extra 10 minutes to get him. So when I get in traffic, I'm a bit of a bitch. And what I mean by bitch, like I'm screaming at you, I'm honking my horn, I'm cutting people off, I'm doing all kinds of crazy shit. Because if you can't drive, then why should I drive like a rational person, right? Why? So I finally got him. Then we went to the store, got some sexy stuff for me. Because I'm starting to feel a little sexy, I need to do it. So we did that, and then we came home, and I did homework. So, obviously, day 2, not sure if I'm going to make this a daily vlog thing, because that would be a lot of YouTube videos, because I'm doing this for 60 days. Let me see, before I let you guys go, what the actual blender is that I used, because it is a really freaking awesome blender. Can't type. Sorry, juicer. It's a Breville, spelled Brevill, juice fountain plus. Mind you, it is $150. But if you think about the health benefits, it's totally worth you investing. And then the book that I'm using right now is called Reboot with Joe Juice Diet by, what is this guy's name? Joe Cross. C-R-O-S-S. If you go to his website, of rebootwithjoe.com, there are free recipes on there. If you can't afford the book, you can get free recipes. I ended up last night when I was doing a whole bunch of juicing, I just threw some shit in there at the end because I was like running out of recipes and I had extra and I just went throw it on there. I did not label my juices, so I have no freaking idea what I'm going to be drinking from day to day. Hopefully it's good. Either way, it's going to be healthy. And that's the goal. Another thing I should let you guys know about, I have a psycho customer. So psycho, it's not even funny. And I'm going to have to cut him loose at the end of the month. So, if you start seeing blogs from me saying I'm afraid or something's wrong, then you might want to contact me, especially if you know me on Facebook, and say, hey, how can I be a help? Who do I need to contact? Whatever. I'm going to do everything I can in my power in order for him to not be able to contact me through my job, which is how he contacts me in the first place. And I'm just going to try to be as safe as possible. But I've reached that point where I need to move on with my life, and I do not need someone who's negative in it. And cutting the ties with this person, no matter how many hours I'm going to have to work a week, is going to be the most positive thing that I could do at this moment. Anyways, it's been a long day, and apparently I'm caffeinated, which is weird because I've had no tea today. But I am going to let you guys go, and hope you have a great night, and hope your weekend's going okay, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye now.